This is Mark from marksefton.com. I want to share with you 13 strategies, 13 startup strategies of how, if you add these to your new business, you're really going to have a solid and tight battleship, which is really going to help you launch into business in a great way. And I've got 13 strategies that I want to cover with you. The first one is be ready to be wrong. So often when we set out in business, we think we know it all. We think we are specialists. We think we know the industry inside out. We know our customer. But my encouragement and my advice to you is to be ready to be wrong. The second point is to build a better team. So surround yourself with people that are better than you. They say play to your strengths and hire your weaknesses. It's a great little tip just to make sure that you're constantly looking to build your people, and while it does take some short-term pain, it certainly has a long-term effect in investing in your people. It's people that make business, and if you can improve your people, you'll naturally improve your business. The next point is don't forget your family. When we first start a new business, we can be so preoccupied and so focused that actually our family can suffer. It's so important they're on board with your vision, that you've got people that understand, you know, what you're up to and what you're about and who are there for you. But do not forget your family. It is important that we are creating a life of success, not just financial or business success. It's no good being the richest person in the graveyard. You've got to start, and I encourage you to have wealth in your relationships even before you have wealth in your business. The next strategy is to innovate. So don't stay still. Recreate yourself, reinvent yourself. Make sure you're evolving and listening and watching the tides and the different needs of the consumer and customer out there. Make sure you're constantly innovating yourself. The next point really is to budget. So know your figures inside out, know your overheads, know your expenditure, know your income, know what point your turnover is. Really, really important that you know your figures and budget. Make sure that you've got a clear budget in place. You know how much you can spend, you know how much you can invest, etc. Next point is to delegate. You know, as an entrepreneur, you know, we know and we think we know best, and often sometimes we do. But it's important to delegate so that you can focus on what you're good at and what your strengths are. And letting go is difficult sometimes, but I think it was John Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 100 people giving me 1% than 100% of my own. Next point is to educate yourself. So educate yourself within your industry, educate yourself personally, develop your mind, your attitude, your character, your confidence. Continually educate yourself, read good books, plug into some great inspirational, motivational, educational material. There's plenty of good stuff out there. The next strategy is to craft the culture. So making sure that you're creating a personal influence for yourself and a personal revolution. Get some identity around who you are and create this and craft this culture which is unique and is very authentic to who you are and what you believe, and encouraged and set up by your own value system. The next point is to remember who you are serving. Remember who your target audience is. Know your customer inside out. Know what they watch on TV. Know what they like to eat. You know these details. Get to know your customer inside out, and remember and do not lose focus of who your business is serving. Next point is to follow the money. It's a bit like fishing. You know, you throw out a bait, and as soon as you get a fish, that's where you need to continually invest and show up in areas which money is naturally being exposed. Follow the money trail. Know your audience. Know who you want to target. Know, again, it's very similar to remember who you're serving, but knowing your audience is really key to knowing that the right message and the right sort of things that they're going to be really taken by, how you can grab their attention is really important. Next point is to partner strategically. So it's good to join forces with other people that have synergy and have similar customers but in different kind of avenues. Strategically partner yourself with people that can get the best out of you, and you can get the best out of them, and it becomes very self-serving, very organic, very vibrant partnership. It enables you to really build on the back of other people's success, but also enables you to create, again, an environment where people can tap into your resource and your network. And the last point is to spread the love. You know, it's so important that you love what you do and that you show the love to the customer and through your product from start to finish, from production all the way through to the customer receiving that product or service, that there is an expression of love. They're 13 real simple but really clearly defined strategic points for new business startups, and I hope you find these valuable. You can find out more about me at marksefton.com.